Hello everyone and welcome back to GreedFall. It's been a couple of days since we played. If I'm remembering right, we need to talk to Sir What's-His-Face and we're going to check in with our cousin. I also was told in a comment today where the cave that I'd mentioned last time with all the overleveled mobs, I was told where that is. So we'll go there. Cousin, how are you? Not
My dear
looking
cousin,
good.
come closer and tell me what brings you.
I'm going to leave.
Look out for yourself.
Well, at least we stopped by. Stairs. Through the door. So yeah, it's been a while. The new furnace is in, so hooray! I don't need to huddle by my computer for warmth. Definitely a good thing, to say the least.
Sir de Corsilion.
Decidez, my young student, what can I do for you?
Let's
I
talk about
found no
this guy.
traces of Professor Seraphedin yet.
That's most regrettable. But keep looking for him, will you? You never know. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
What is that sound? There's an in-game sound. High-pitched, almost like a ringing. Huh. It's kind of annoying.
I have come to find you because I received a complaint from the natives of the village of Vigigador. They want to be able to access
That's
a
a mouthful.
clearing, exploited by our woodcutters to heal it, to reforest it, I assume. But our men there say that it belongs to them, and are refusing to let the natives enter it. The site was supposedly ceded to them several months ago, but tensions are running high and some men have lost their lives. If we don't intervene, we're heading for a real confrontation.
It is very regrettable, and I approve of your desire to appease this conflict. According to what you have told me, if ever there was a contract, it must have been signed under our former governor. You should go to the archives and verify this. Then go and talk to Lady Laurine de Morange. And of course, I'll be delighted to help you once things have been clarified.
Thank you, Professor. Once more, you've been of great help.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
The mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well. Let's see. Good. You have traveled great distances, and the Terra Incognita will soon be but a distant memory. Keep doing what you're doing, de Sade. Can your old professor...
Looking forward to seeing...
Is it this? Yeah, it's this stupid thing. That's really an aggravating, grating sound. I do wish the game handled going through doorways and then going into a run a little better. A bit jarring, not overly pleasant. That said, let's put that on hold and let's go to where those mobs were located before I get more involved in that quest and forget to do it. I want to say that it was here. I want to say that it was here. If not, we'll look on the map and we'll figure it out then. So I was told I should buy Kurt a great sword. And that I should stop hoarding my money so much. And I might do that, but not right now. Okay, map. I think this was the place. Also, there's a skill altar here. I actually don't know if I found that. Huh. There's still a bit on this map that we have not explored. So we are heading the right direction. I'll take that. Let's take a look. Well, you got dead quick. Jeez. Well, I suppose you could say we're a little over-leveled for the area now. So where is this? Where is it? Ah! Oh, now that is well hidden. No wonder I missed it the first time. That is surprisingly well hidden. Good job, game. If not for the map, I would not have found that. On the topic of skills, I have 3 points. Excuse me. Didn't realize I had 3 points. So I have Shadow Burst. Let's go with Lightning Dash. Now the question is, okay, so it's an automatic sort of thing. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize that. Oh, well, never mind. I guess that makes sense. I'm just dumb. Don't worry about it. Never mind what I was about to say. Darn. Tom? I cannot use... That'd be why. Well, that was bad on my part. So it looks like it's going to be over this way. Yes, I remember the giant spears. Okay. We are in the right place. This is it. Alright, let's see how we do this time around. Now that we're like many levels beyond what we were at the time. Well, they don't have the symbol over them anymore, so I'm going to assume... That's interesting. Let's just wait for a second. May as well take advantage of the fact that our...
To get dicey.
Easy. So let's see what the game has in store for us. Can I go up this path? It doesn't look like it. It's too steep, yeah. Oops. I can't wait till I build my new desk next summer, because then I'll stop doing that. Okay, some rubble. There used to be a building here. That's cool. So once upon a time there was something here. What is this? Okay, this is a screaming boss fight. That's a giant skull. Hold up. Whoa. And the bones have been carved. Interesting. Cool. So surprisingly, not boss fight, just showing off the view. Which is perfectly fair. And a quest item. Oh, hey, It's one of the professor's things. Hey, that's 3 out of 4. And I think we're back at the beginning, yeah? Yeah. We've gone in the loop. Well, that was pretty awesome, though. Like, I'm happy we went there. Because not only did we pick up a skill point, which we still have one left, by the way. But we found some interesting stuff. So, well worth the trip. Worth getting sidetracked. So I suppose now we should actually get back on the quest. Okay, my camp is somewhere around here. There it is. Okay. Back to the residence. Do we want to give Kurt a claymore? Let's give Kurt a claymore. I'm dumb. Okay, let's just give Kurt a less good claymore. Okay, down to the basement. Alright. Well, with that settled, let's go talk to What's-Her-Face.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
I need you to enlighten me about the property deed of a glade near Vigigador. The natives want to access this place, which according to them is sacred, and which they would like to heal. But some of our men there are using this deed to deny them access to the area. Tensions are running high, and some people have died.
Yes, there was a time when we enacted a lot of contracts. Do you have the document with you?
Yes, here it is.
This cession agreement is only signed with a cross on the native side. Well, writing is foreign to them, as is the notion of land ownership. For them, the earth only belongs to itself.
If they did not possess these lands, how did they cede them?
I doubt they knew what this agreement represented, to be honest.
In that case, why make them sign it?
When we arrived on the island, we had to ensure our access to certain commodities. We also had to make sure that we had legal ownership of the lands we were occupying. The natives dreamed of possessing some baubles that they didn't know how to craft. It was easy to make them sign agreements that they didn't understand by giving them some. I was a stranger to their philosophy then. I only thought about my city, and I regret it.
I'm sure we can fix this mistake.
I hope so, Your Excellency. Come, let's find Sir de Corsilion. Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady, I have to go.
Sir de Corsilion, it's always a pleasure.
Madame, I expect you've come to see me about this regrettable problem concerning a clearing, which my student told me about.
Indeed. And I think I may have a solution that will allow us to solve this conflict peacefully.
I'm listening.
I must admit that I established this at a time when the culture and the mentality of the natives was foreign to me. The clan of this village was rather open to our presence. They welcomed us with benevolence. For this reason, I think we should allow them access to these lands. In doing so, we would appease the tensions, and we would also retain ownership of the wood. We would even benefit from such an agreement if the natives reforest this area. Then we could exploit it for a longer period of time.
I find this decision perfectly viable, and I approve, but several men were killed, and their comrades will seek vengeance if the person or persons responsible do not pay for their crimes.
I am convinced that Dunkus, the chief of this clan, never approved such an action.
I understand, but I will only write a decree allowing people to go to this clearing, provided the murderer is delivered to us.
Thank you, Master. I will inform Dunkus of your decision.
Well, I have a feeling that will go poorly. Just call it a hunch. So many doors to run through. So level 25, so soon actually, is when I'll be getting new stuff. That does not seem to be the path forward. I just realized we're already here. I'm being dumb. Yet again. It's been a while since I've actually picked up a weapon in one of those. Not the greatest thing in the world, but...
Bertir Tumad. I am Dunkas, the Mal and the Done god of the Gigido. You're very strange for Renaise. Who are you?
My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
You are a Lugair Blau? Oh, I didn't know there were Onal Manawi amongst them. They may not be so different from us after all. What brings you here, Onal Manawi?
What can you tell me about your clan?
We are the Beraig Nodas, the bearers of lifeblood. We earned this name by bringing the trees and the earth back to life. By restoring balance.
There are a lot of Onol Manawi here.
It is true. We were already healing the earth before the bond existed. The bond just made us better. Many of us have chosen to follow this path because we are proud of our role amongst our brothers. Our village is home to the largest amount of Donegada, along with maybe Vishkadir. Is there anything else?
What do you think of the settlers from the continent?
I think they behave like naughty, unruly children. They take what they want and break what they own without even understanding what they are doing. But they can learn and grow. And who would kill unruly children for being mischievous? Is there anything else?
Good bit of dialogue right there, given everything.
Tell me about your village.
We used to be nomads. We would go wherever Tia Freddy needed us until we healed the place. But the people of the sea came and hurt this place so much that my people had to stay here for a long time. For so long that they created this village, Vigigido, the place of the healed wound. Is there anything else?
At this old man's request, I investigated the conflict that opposes you and my nation regarding the clearing. You will now be able to access it freely, to accomplish your rituals or heal the area. And the congregation will keep exploiting the forest. However, there is one condition to this new agreement. You must deliver this man to us because he is responsible for the deaths of several woodcutters.
These men died because of their own foolishness. No one else is responsible for their deaths. If they hadn't cut all the ochreberry trees, they would have survived.
What does that mean? What are the two of you talking about?
3 woodcutters died after eating the meat of an andrig after it was killed by a venomous Dawson tats.
It's nothing but a terrible coincidence. And if they had eaten the ochreberries...
We know that you are responsible for this. The hunters told me everything.
How could you do this? You acted more foolishly than an irascible adolescent. By killing these men, you have brought
Irascible.
upon us their
Good
wrath.
word. Oh, hello, eBay.
And it is only natural that they should ask for justice.
Dunkus, I beg you. I only wanted the Renoixe to understand the value of the trees they were cutting.
Bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed. And you know that. I would never have thought you capable of doing something so foolish.
If you want to stop the woodcutters taking vengeance into their own hands, you must deliver this man to us.
I understand. But I have one condition before we make this agreement. The Lugair Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help from my people. But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugair Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renaigse came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise. This is the price of my trust. If you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters, and all our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum say.
The blood price. The iron price, as some would call it. So where is the, there we are. Alright, so this is where we're going to end things. If only for me to go and get some water. Jeez. But either way, this is where we're going to end things. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time.